Okay, let's go live and see if we are hunky-dory. Hello, everyone. Yep, YouTube doesn't do the... they don't do the start button anymore. I don't know why. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are well. It is February 24th, 2025. And... sorry, there's a new Andor trailer. Oh my god! Sorry, there's a new Andor trailer. I'm just not finding that out. Oh boy, we have a Xbox or an ID at Xbox showcase today. Hello. And if you don't know what that is, it is essentially a the ID at Xbox program is basically a program that helps like fund and publish independent developers' video games. And that can range from all sorts of shapes and sizes. It could look like something that just has like one person making a little 2D, 2-hour long game. And then it could be something as crazy as apparently Lies of P. There's a lot of you that are saying like, oh, this is it. Silksong, baby. But we do have a confirmed list of people that are here that it doesn't bode well for Silksong because we actually know a lot of peeps that are going to be here. And just to set the stage, I'll show that really quick before saying hello. And hello, by the way. So this is going to be on IGN's channel. And we already have a list of confirmed peeps, as we can see below. What to expect from the ID at Xbox Fan Fest. Oops. Also, this is the wrong thing. There you go. Fans get excited for big reveals from indie studios from the list below and many more. The many more, that could be something. We'll see. But we got 11-bit, Big Fan, Critical Reflex, Daedalic, Game Source Entertainment, No More Robots, Panic, Playstack, Raw Fury, Thunder Lotus, that's one I'm personally most excited about, Colt Games, Team 17, Curve, Akupara Games, and Don't Nod. Very curious what Don't Nod is going to be doing here. Thunder Lotus, I'm especially curious about. Raw Fury, I believe that's the Lies of P studio. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you kind of got things of all different shapes and sizes here. It's not just like super duper Undertale Celeste, style games. You got all kinds of here. But just know this is going to be hosted by IGN. Like ID at Xbox and IGN are partnering for this. So we're going to get some little cringe. What's up, everybody? We got a very bite-terrific studio to show you today. So you can kind of expect a little bit of that. But yeah. So that's what we're doing here. It's going to be starting in like basically 10 minutes. How's it going? By the way, if you see red on my face, it's because I literally just shaved before this for some stupid reason. I'm like, oh, why did I shave just before a live stream? And now there's all these like red marks on me. Freaking silly rabbit. Gotham Guardian. Okay, someone has to say it. Hollow Knight. So yeah, there's no Team Cherry on that list. And there's also things about Team Cherry and Silksong that's like, it's not confirmed, but fans were basically like digging at some custom art that Team Cherry put out that like they dug and they basically found the numbers 4.2, which is the day that the Nintendo Direct is supposed to happen. So I don't know, but I just fully don't expect that to be here. I think that's too big of a get for them. Could be wrong. But hello, Silver, Gotham, Supertone, C2, Miser. I love Left 4 Dead. What'd you think of Back 4 Blood? What'd you think of Back 4 Blood? I'm very curious. C2, surely Silksong would be at a bigger event than this. Yeah, and that's the thing about this. There's some nice gets here. I saw last year's, and it was cool. I thought last year's was the games shown. I didn't like the showcase, so I'm just going to focus on the games shown here. But the one last year was pretty cool, like in terms of things that's shown. But again, don't expect, like this is just a nice little independent game thing. We'll probably see like 10 to 15 if we're lucky, Silver, Thunder Lotus. What's the name of their game? I want to double check this, but I'm pretty sure they're the people that did, yeah, okay, so never mind, I was wrong. It is the developers of 33 Immortals. So that's another thing to point, yeah, and Spiritfarer, that's what it was. Yes, Spiritfarer and 33 Immortals, that's how I know them. But the thing that I want to point out is, Thunder Lotus is actually a great, point, that there is going to be a couple of Game Pass games here. These aren't all going to be Game Pass games, because these are not like Xbox published games, but a couple of them there is confirmation that at least a couple of them will be Game Pass games. So that's a big reason I'm excited about it, because people think I'm the Xbox guy, and it's not that I'm the Xbox guy, it's that I'm the Xbox Game Pass guy. I get very invested into Xbox because of what Game Pass is, because I know like what Xbox does will translate to Game Pass. So that's it's more like I'm a Game Pass guy than an Xbox guy. And 33 Immortals, that is a game that's supposed to be coming to Xbox day one. So if we hear about it, that would be kind of cool. What else? No Team Cherry. Bakura being here is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool names on that list. Yeah. Let me keep looking at the chat here. No Team Cherry. There's a little keep shaved or rare keep shaven. I shave, but I don't shave. I buzz. Like I always keep my trim on, but the reason I did today is FYI, by the way. Today is kind of a finale for me for content because tomorrow I have a work shoot that's going to be all day. And then the day after, I'm flying to the East Coast to visit family. And I will be gone until next Wednesday. So this is kind of a little finale of a hangout, if you will, at least for February. And then who knows, maybe I'll have a way to post a short or something. But then... yeah, today's just kind of a finale with that. So we're doing this in the morning, video game wise, and then peeps that want to like see me literally cry, squeal, fall off my seat, and express more emotions than I ever have. On Twitch, I'm going live at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard to finish this visual novel playthrough that I've been doing. And I cannot wait, man. I cannot freaking wait. I've been like waiting all weekend to continue this visual novel. It's called A Warmth Between Us. I have felt more in this playthrough than I have any game in maybe the past 2 years. So, yeah. So this is the finale day, if you will, but for February at least, and then we'll be back next week. Whatchamacalls, it's okay, the red looks good. No, I had to zoom out the camera because I was very self-cautious. I love Left 4 Dead. I haven't played Back 4 Blood. Oh, I was super excited for it, but I heard that it's not really that good, so I didn't buy it. Oh, I disagree, personally. I think it's awesome. Like, is it a classic like Left 4 Dead? No, but it's clearly like the closest thing we would ever get to a sequel, because it is straight up Left 4 Dead 3. And I think it's awesome. I had a blast with it, and I got very addicted to it sometimes, too. Kyle! Hello! I know that name. Hello, sir. Where you at? Creature, what if they are all Game Pass games? They won't be. ID at Xbox, a lot of the times, their games are... They just... You would think that they get a Game Pass deal if they, helped fund it or whatever, but no, usually they're not all... that. I did see Replaced brought up earlier. Hold on, what does Miser say? Kibuji, did you see Elgato got some new audio editing software coming? They're teasing right now. I have no idea. I'm terrible at... Oh, auto? I thought you said audio. I don't know. Very curious about that, Miser. But yeah, I would certainly hope to see Replaced. That is like the number one thing I truly, truly hope for in this. But unfortunately, I don't know. I have no idea. We got Stalker 2, but Replaced, I don't know, man. There's this other thing too that like, I guess there was reports or something that the game got pushed to 2026. And if that's the case, then it's like, frick, dude. So I'm not expecting that. I have very low expectations for this. So don't think this is going to be like a blowout showcase. It's just going to be like, oh, look at this game, look at that game, and just so on and so forth. After I'm done with Persona 5, fantastic game, by the way. I'll think about it. Yeah, I experienced my first Persona game last year, Left 4 Dead. It was awesome. Silver, so we got today's Xbox event and a Pokemon showcase on 27th. I mean, showcase, but yes, technically. Yes, Pokemon will be having a Pokemon Presents or something this week. And I think if there's any regret of me being gone during that, it's like I would love to react if they show Pokemon Za. Like, I really want to see Pokemon Za, but I have a feeling it's just going to look the same, but it's going to actually run the way it looks. It's going to be a Pokemon game that doesn't blow us away visually, and it's going to look like the Pokemon we've usually had, but when we actually play it, it's going to run good. Left 4 Dead, I just want to see cool indie games, but Akapura being here actually makes me excited. Awesome. That's good. That's good. Seeing this list of people. I should actually hurry up and get to the... There's a new Andor trailer! There's a new Andor... Who here seen Andor, man? Oh my god. I'm actually really excited about that. Oh, I'm excited about that.
In the future, you can do that there.
But anyway, let's mute that. But no replaced. I'm writing. Man, dude, I don't know. I want replace to just happen already. It's pronounced ZA, not Za. I will always call it Za. I don't care what you say. Guys, thank you very much for swinging by. Like, thank you very much. We got like over 20 people watching currently. I hope you have an amazing week. This is a kickoff to IGN's Geek Fest or something like that, by the way. So, yeah. I always love watching showcases with you. That's definitely a big highlight to me. And I missed, like, I didn't get to watch the Game Awards with you. I didn't get to watch the Developer Direct with you. So we've gotten to have the State of Play recently and this, so it's nice. It's very nice. But yeah, again, later on Twitch, I'll be feeling with all the emotions ever. But then this, you know, who knows what'll happen. Don't expect too much. I am looking forward to Supertone. I'm looking forward to seeing more Liza P. I believe that is confirmed to be here. We'll see. So yes, Miser, let's hit that like button, gamers. SideQuest needs a hit. Thank you very much, Miser. Yes, if anybody would like to help push this, then feel free to like, or just like for the sake of liking. I very much appreciate that. And of course, if you feel like supporting, then head over to patreon.com/SamuraiKibuji. All right, let's do this. We are going to start in 40 seconds. And by the way, I'm still trying to figure out my ultra wide. I know this kind of looks weird, but it's not too bad. It's just, it looks like a 4:3 format, but I have this ultra wide and it's messing with me. Is there a white bar on you guys? What is that? I see a white bar on the screen. Oh, I see. Doop. There we go. Ah! All right. Do you know if Blade is an Xbox exclusive? We don't know that for certain yet, RJ Sings, but yeah, it's just impossible to know the answer to that question right now. But I think it could be, but like a launch window for Xbox. I did this whole video about how like, you know, it's not necessarily that Xbox is going entirely third party, but they still do exclusives for the time being, you know, but it's more like exclusivity windows instead of just permanent. So yeah, Chip Freshly, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake, March 4th announcement. There is a big Tony Hawk something happening next week, and I really, that is something that will be kind of neat, but I will not be around for that, I believe. So that's the day I fly back. Coming soon to Game Pass. Hello. Oops, sorry, audio. There you go.
Space with no gear, no job, and no plan. But don't panic.
Ah.
They have tossed you
yes.
so much garbage. Worry not. Because you can always turn to Kindred for a solution. Introducing the Kindred catalog. With the right resources, you can create
That good?
tools such as the goo cannon from Sappers. Smother creatures in viscous green goo to make them slip instead of eating you. Disgusting. Or use your lasso to catch them. We promise that any
Yes, it's good.
research
All right, thanks,
conducted
guys.
will unlock more fabulous.
RJ, we'll see Blade either at the showcase this year or next year. I have a video about that too. Xbox's plans for 2026.
Or spread it on the ground to slow down a speedy foe. Or lay down a goo fuse. Then after your buddy has upgraded that passive
Has anybody played this?
charged shot, light them all up. If that doesn't work, try
Because this is the planet game, whatever, right?
mountains. Create platforms. Grab
Am I wrong?
spears from the environment.
I should have been paying attention. What?
You still have your lasso and whip from Wild Times.
I should have paid attention.
Whip some critters to keep them at bay so you or your buddy can punt them off a cliff.
Okay, that looks cool.
Oh, the hilarity that will ensue. Then upgrade that whip.
Revenge of the Savage Planet. That's what. Yeah, Revenge of the Savage.
Or
Yes.
better yet, kick a few critters into the air while you and your buddy pick them off with a brand new Griffin Splunker pacifier.
But they have
It's a whole
like a creator mode? Question mark?
The Kindred catalog. You have the tools. You have the imagination. And let's face it, you have the time. Find it. Build it.
You
and
have the
execute
time.
it. The wackier the plan, the juicier the solution. I'll be in touch. Onward and
Yeah.
upward.
Revenge of the Savage Planet. Game Pass. May. I think I tried this game and it wasn't grabbing me, but I thought it was cool. The jacket. I forgot I got that jacket.
FanFest. The ID at Xbox Showcase is all about games, and this year we've got exclusive reveals of brand
kind
new
of
games you've
wanna
never
take it
seen
back, though,
before,
'cause it was
some
pretty
great
freaking
stuff coming to
expensive.
Games you already know and love, and a bunch of awesome surprises along the way. And I'm your
There we
host.
go.
I'm Alan Wheeler.
Forgot that I got that.
Always an honor to join.
But he's actually got the
friends at
patches.
Xbox to bring you the latest of what Xbox fans will be playing next, wherever you play your Xbox games. You just got a brand new look at Revenge of the Savage Planet, the new sci-fi action-adventure game coming your way this May.
The ID at Xbox 2025 Showcase is all a part of IGN FanFest, which will be going strong all week long, so be sure to tune into that. And we'll have interviews with some of the most talented directors, actors, writers, and game makers in the world, and new looks at things like
Yeah, this is kicking off like a whole week of some cool stuff IGN's covering,
and
so.
much more. And hey, if you missed any of that, don't stress it. You can easily catch up on IGN.com or IGN's YouTube page.
But for now, let's get back to the ID at Xbox Showcase with a sneak peek at some big games heading to Xbox in the not-so-distant future.
This is what I'm talking about. The not so distant future. Like, we're gonna have to deal with that a little bit during this. 1 to 4 player co-op game. I like co-op. Uh-huh. Oh, screen is fuzzy. Yep, thank you. I pressed the wrong button. Thank you. Appreciate that. So it's an extraction type game, but you're in space. You have a giant pineapple pizza and you deserve to die. Yeah. Just kidding. Jump Ship. Early access. Summer 2025. Don't say it looks like Starfield. Just because it's in space, it looks like Starfield. Coming soon to Game Pass. Does that mean for this or what just happened? I'm assuming for this. Oh no. Weaver. Wake up. Ooh, I likey already. Cycle 1. Ooh, I likey. You got a chakram? Oh, it busts. Oh no. Weaver, wake up. Cycle 4. Is it like a roguelike Metroidvania? As you can see, things are not great. The good news is timing on your side. Ooh. Uh-huh. Loop sacrifice. What does that mean? Better. Taking this off because it doesn't contrast well with my background. Poor child, sweet stupid child. Goodbye, Weaver. May you finally find peace in death. Loop 20. You got this. Escape the loop. A time loop game. Echo Weaver played day 1 with Game Pass. Yay! That's one that I'm actually kind of happy about. That's cool. Echo Weaver.
Rise and shine, little merchant. Wake up. Wake up, Will. Get ready. Your next journey unfolds.
Oh, that kind of killed these games for me.
To call home.
You mean set a new bar?
Uncharted lands brimming with peril. And treasures beyond imagination. Tread
Make a little museum.
Who knows what tomorrow holds?
Moonlight or 2. Another Game Pass get. Cool. Didn't quite grab me. Wow! Got a lot of Game Pass gets. Sweet. Or at least they're starting the show with it.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair, give to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, the house and land which I...
Is this Blueprints?
Holly.
Is this the one we just saw at State of Play?
The above provision is contingent on discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. Any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Yeah, this is the same game. It's the same concept. I remember them saying briefly the concept. You're just building out the house.
To uncover this room, then this
But this is an actual proper trailer for it instead of just a brief mention.
Herbert
Yeah, Blueprints.
Sinclair.
Wow. Oh, I need to tell Josh that. Blueprints is the day 1 of Game Pass. That's cool. He'll be interested to hear about that, but it won't matter. He'll play it on PlayStation.
JumpShipGame.com. And Blueprints, the gorgeous puzzle game, will be arriving day 1 on Xbox Game Pass. Now,
Pretty cool.
believe it or not, we're only just getting started here. Coming up, 4 more games we can't wait.
This game is launching in PS Plus. Is it? Oh, okay.
Xbox Showcase has tons
That's cool.
of more game reveals and surprises in store.
That was definitely a way better trailer, though. They actually showed what the trailer was there, so that's appreciated. This is presented by Army National Guard. Here's your advertisement. So again, this is a IGN thing. Yeah, okay.
Army National Guard.
This is an IGN thing, so we're gonna have to deal with stuff like this for a bit. Yeah, that was a much better trailer than the one that was at the PS Plus thing, or PS Plus, State of Play, because the State of Play, they literally just mentioned it. Oh, you're building out your house, da, 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 and then you leave. Like, oh, well, now we actually get a proper trailer to it, so that's cool. The other one was Abiotic Factor. That'll probably be here too. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like when indie games are launching in both PS Plus and Game Pass. I would assume, like, that's what I would want as an indie developer, because I'm going to get a good chunk of change for making that deal, and a lot of people will play my game, which is what you want. You want to be able to be funded for making the game you want, and you want people to play it, so that's cool. Get the Sony and Microsoft bag. Yeah. Unfortunately, PlayStation will only do that for indie games, but oh well. Sea of Stars is the only one I can think of that did that. Yeah, Sea of Stars. Yeah, I think you're right. I can think of a lot of indie games that did launch on PS Plus, but I don't know. Yuffie. My girl Yuffie. Fall Guys. Yeah, but that was PlayStation only. I'm trying to think of a game that launched on both Game Pass and PS Plus day one. And didn't Amwell do that too? No, I don't think Amwell launched on either as like a day one game. What the fuck is IGN Plus? I don't know. Maybe some people. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. So this is a partner with IGN thing, so we'll have to deal with this. Cool. It gives us a moment to comprehend some stuff. I don't know about the one where I forget what it's. I don't even remember what it was called, but the one that you kind of just go out, venture, and then you come back home and greet people at base. I don't know. I like settlement games, but I more so want the type of settlement that like defends itself and generates me resources and stuff like that, aka Pal World, which I never played.
Here on IGN FanFest. Now up next, we have 4 more games we can't wait to show you, starting with Outbound. So let's go.
Outbound. I feel like I remember seeing this somewhere. Oh, God. Build your mobile home. I don't know about this upper tent, though, man. If you drive your car, what's going to happen? Or maybe you just build it for a season, and this is where you live for the season. You spray... This is how I'm gonna spray paint. I'm gonna spray paint my car. Oh, shit. That was funny. Outbound. Coming in 2026. I don't know about showing a game in 2026, but okay. But another Game Pass get. I'm assuming if it plays before the trailer, that means this is going to be on Game Pass. So. Oh, no, it's not what I was thinking. Never mind. Tyler? Do you hurt him? Oh, you get more over time. Oh, I like these. I like the Pikmin. Yeah! Oh my god, what are these birds doing? Are they trying to kill them? What? Oh my god, you get more? Oh, this is a total... It caters to my love for Pikmin. Are you just trying to hurt all these guys to safety? Hurdling. Oh, I like it. And it's a Game Pass kit. Hurdling. I believe. I think they said it was Game Pass. Well, at least before it. Yeah, if this trailer plays before it. I don't know if it's playing after or before. Because it's not, RJ, Blade isn't announced for PlayStation yet, so. That's why, like, everybody's just assuming everything from Xbox is going to PlayStation going forward, but it's like, that's not exactly confirmed yet. It's just assumed, but it's not confirmed whatsoever. These ones aren't my thing, but neat. Well, RJ, it's not going to be out until like 2026, so At least, so don't worry. But world premiere. But hopefully you can find a way to play it, man. Don't nod, tiny bowl, and a world shrouded by loneliness. I don't even know Don't Nod anymore, man. Don't Nod just makes everything now. They are no longer a studio that, like, I think they're just become a publisher alongside a development studio. Do you want to travel with me? Oh, a ghost. Sure, you can be solo, I don't mind. Now, where to find some brawn? Yes, allies, yes. Get tickets one level without. Yes, allies, I like it. Build your team, I like it. Uh-huh. Ooh. Swap team members to solve puzzles, yes. And fight. This doesn't look turn-based. But I do like having the squad. Stand against unyielding enemies. Very, I mean, I'll tell you what. I like this more than Towerborn. Grow closer to get stronger. Acquaintance. Oh, companion. Oh, there's a friendship thing. But you start as a little ghosty, and then you possess them. Oh, look at all those team members. The Lonesome Guild, fall 2025. Okay, I mean, I'll note it. I don't think I'd play it unless it was a Game Pass thing, but
Wax Heads, and the
not bad.
Guild, all part of the 2025 ID at Xbox Showcase.
Now let's get back to the video game, shall we? Now, up next, we have a
Lonesome
few things you've never seen before and some great content coming to
Guild.
games you probably already love.
But hey, enough teasing from us.
Towerborn sucks that bad? No, I don't think it sucks. It's just, it doesn't really grab me, that's all. How much to bet your life? Every move could be your last. And I was young. Horror. Scowy. Inscription 2? Or you want to bet against your friends? Uh-huh. Oh, God. Buckshop Roulette coming soon to PC and Xbox Game Pass. Oh, okay. Wow. So like half of these games so far have been Game Pass gets. That's pretty freaking cool. I was expecting like a third of them, to be honest. If even that. I didn't expect to like get to a half so far. Hotel Barcelona. I feel like if Lies of P is confirmed to be here, they'll probably end with it. Either end with it or second to last. Because they started with the Savage Planet 2. So I feel like that kind of sets a tone for the rest of the show.
Taste the chains of despair. I'll burn you to the bone.
Ow. Hotel Barcelona coming 2025. There you go. Do you think DLC is on Game Pass? I hope so, man. I really hope so. What? What?
Should we just put some cards on the table?
They're putting Melantra on Game Pass? Now I can find out what the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can find out what all the hubbub is about. That's scary. What are we doing? We're just speedrunning? Are we just speedrunning like crazy? Oh, Belatro's adding a bunch of collaborations. I think? Question mark? What's going on? Yeah, it's a bunch of collaborations, I'm guessing. So they have like cards that look like... Okay.
You know what they say, the house always wins.
Looks like
Wow. I don't think this is as necessary as they're doing it. I get it. They're just spending like 3 to 5 seconds on each, so that's fine. They're just breezing through, but it's like, look at all these collaborations we have for our cards. Oh, you can ask that. Duh. Oh! Play it today. Oh, man. Oh, no. Dude, if that's... Oh, my God. If that's on the cloud, that's going to be a great game.
They drop a collaboration I'm already obsessed with.
If that's going to be streamable on the cloud, that's going to be a great game. Oh. World premiere. If that is a cloud streaming game, that is going to be awesome. Whoa.
Tonight on Behind the Curtain, we dive deep.
Shadow dropped a Game of the Year nominee on Game Pass.
beyond our wildest dreams.
Their music defined a generation.
It's not Volcano High.
What can I say, man? Artistic genius is a curse.
The man behind this meteoric rise, their notorious manager.
He drove from out of town to meet us. We were waiting at this bar.
We'll be paying this guy, so I want to know. What exactly will you do for us?
Oh, you become their manager?
Make you rich. You know why I'm here, lad? I'm here to f you over.
I thought the word over wasn't going to be a part of that sentence. Just, I'm here to beep you. Like, oh no.
Nowhere pretty.
Looking for trouble?
Effervescent, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Oh my God, even the aesthetic of the...
Ask, would you do
Yeah, they nailed the aesthetic.
What exactly will you do for us?
Mostly, I just try to stay out of your way.
That's it?
Hmm. Alright. Man, I want an Xbox dedicated handheld. I want to do a video about that, though. Whoa, wait, that was my Team 17?
Release date reveal for Rock Beasts, and it looks like it absolutely rocks. You know, everybody knows that Rock
I want to do a video. I've been debating about this. Best games to play with Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Let alone a Rock.
Because there's some games that it's like, yeah, there's not a dedicated handheld, but if you have good internet,
Thanks for that information, Al. I appreciate it.
yeah, you could basically play certain games.
Right after this quick break, so please stick around.
And I'm like, I kind of want to do that.
FanFest is presented by
Okay, good.
Break. Open beta available
This
on PC and Xbox with crossplay.
I want to play this, and I didn't know it was free to play. I didn't know Mecha Break was a free to play game, and it seems super badass. And not that this matters, but I didn't also know. I guess it is for now a PC/Xbox exclusive. I didn't know that. With a multiplayer game like that, I would kind of want it to be everywhere, but. Anyway, Mecha Break seems pretty cool. But yeah, at some point I do want to do that video of just what are the best games to play with Xbox Cloud Gaming, because I think that where is it actually? I don't even know. I should look for that because it's kind of important. I'm going on a trip soon. But yeah, I have like a backbone, and I will just spoil right now. Like Persona 3 Reload will be at the top of the list because that is a game you do not need latency. You don't need to see it at 4K. That is a perfect game for cloud. And Balatro is going to be at the top of the list too. If that plays on cloud, that will be a perfect game for cloud. You don't have fancy graphics. I'm assuming at least you don't need latency. I'm assuming it's just games that you are strategic. Those are the ones, man. So very curious to like do that at some point. But anyway, yeah, Persona 3 Reload mentioned. I played actually I'm going to say like 10% of my playthrough of Reload was actually through the cloud. I would play it like while I would travel or in bed, and it even had like great touch screen buttons. That was great on the cloud. Six School, they need to get the Neo series on Xbox Game Pass. Do they not? No, they don't. Well, is Neo even multi-platform? I for some reason thought that was a PlayStation exclusive, but I don't think it is. But they did get Team Ninja's most recent game, not Ninja Gaiden, but
to put a smile on your face, especially if you were
the Chinese
rhythm-based strategy series,
Dynasty one. I can't remember.
An army of little creatures to the tune of a catchy soundtrack. Sound familiar? Here's a gameplay clip from the upcoming rhythm-based roguelike Ratatan.
Ratatan. Wolong, yes. They got Wolong on there. The roguelike rhythm-based game. Ratatan. This just seems obnoxious. Have you guys heard of the Crypt of the Necromancer or whatever it's called? Crypt of the Necro something? That's a fun rhythm game. I tried that out at PAX West. That was a cool game, and I'm glad it's getting good reviews too. A roguelike rhythm-based game. Love Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Yeah, Crypt of the Necro Dancer. That's what it is. Yeah, the art in that game's awesome. I think so. The game by the Potapon devs. Oh. I think this is one of those games that it's like you can't watch it, you have to play it. You know, you can't watch this. You have to play this to understand, like, oh, it's just you just get sucked in, you know? Ba-ta-ta. Yeah. Coming soon to Game Pass. Again, I believe that's saying that for this coming thing. Oh, another music game. We're doing 2 music things. From the makers of Unpacking and Assault Cactus. Huh. Getting 2 music games back to back. Wasn't there was a game that was all about music that looked like it was a Disney thing? That's coming to Game Pass. I feel like that's already out or is about to be out. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember what it's called, but stars a girl, and I think she's a mute. I don't know. It seemed okay, interesting. Well, there you go. April, Tempo, coming soon to Xbox. Okay.
We all keep our favorite moments close to us. Somewhere.
Dreams. Just kidding.
This box holds mine. Welcome to Widow. This is a cozy, story-driven game about my happiest memory, summer in the country. Let me show you. It's simple. Just drag each object to its place, assembling the story, piece by piece, cup to cup, cat to cat. One summer, I was sent to the countryside. You know, a place that's not marked on any map. I used to be such a city girl. Always online, always busy. Spending my whole summer in a forsaken village? No.
Do you play cozy games? I feel like that's just a genre of video game that I haven't ever gotten into.
But who had been feeding them so well? Perhaps.
But it's a genre that definitely, you know, it It makes the dough. People play it. People love it.
Every day from my own backpack, cheered on by the laughter of the tiny yellow goslings. And that's how the story starts. My first day in a sweet village, full of joy, friendly faces, and welcoming warmth from the locals. Lovely place. But, you know, everything changed when I met Ben.
Ben. Oh. There's an actual story to tell.
That was Tempopo, Ratatan, and Widow. And honestly, saying those three very different game names in a row makes them sound like a roving band of like mischievous elves or three aliens in the very back of a Star Wars cantina.
You know what? You might be onto something with that one. Now, we're getting close to the finish line here today.
This is the part that I'm just like...
we're out of surprises for you just yet. We've got lots more new games to show you, plus a huge update coming to one of the best games of the generation. All this and more as the 2025
When we come back.
Showcase continues after this break.
Yeah, okay. One more, sounds like. Yeah, I should have stated at the beginning, these are usually around like 40 minutes. So I'm guessing this next burst will be our last burst. C2, I do play cozy games, but not like this. Yeah, like that is the definition of a cozy game, what we're just looking at. I did like A Little to the Left a lot, but that's about it. Cozy games aren't for me. Yeah, I think the coziest thing I've played is, like most recently, it was Little Kitty Big City, which I'm like, is that even a cozy game? It is, but it's more like a feel-good game rather than a cozy game. Because you're just kind of going around the city without any much stakes and just doing your thing as a cat, but Chip Freshly. It was a small quiet, then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. What? Yeah, but so far, not too bad. This is about what I was expecting, you know, just a lot of games that, you know, a lot of people might not end up playing, but it's just nice to get a little look at some things. Very much was not expecting the amount of Game Pass gets we've gotten so far. We're not done yet, but we're just on the commercial break. But yeah, like I think Cilantro is dangerous because I have heard people say that that is a game that like you're gonna take a long, you're gonna have a hard time putting it down. And if that's on Game Pass and is available through the cloud, that's dangerous. That is really dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating about for this trip. I started Avowed, and I'm really debating about like paying for internet on the plane to try to play it portably if I can, but I don't know. I don't think I'll have power on the plane anyway, so it'll just be 3D Mario 3D World or Tears of the Kingdom time. Guys, we have like a month left until that big Nintendo Direct. Oh my god. Have you played Astroneer? I have not. I heard that was a kind of cozy game too.
Right here on IGN's Fan Fest.
Roulette was super cool. 2 Game Pass gets. I love For Dead.
You try to guess what we're going to show you. We'll just cut to the chase and give you what you want. Take it away.
C2, are you going to play Wilds? Probably not. Man, another like I feel like half of these titles at least.
This is
No!
He's a Tanuki. This summer, by order of the Tanuki god.
I remember this, but a Game Pass get? Oh, cool.
To do so, he needs to earn money.
Oh, it's a Game Pass get. Wow.
Hard work with stunting around town.
I don't remember where we saw this. I feel like I was at an indie world or something. Like, I probably won't play it, but it's just a nice little get in terms of indie. You're playing as a Tanuki. Going around the town, doing your part. Okay, we're just gonna shred as a Tanuki. Here you go, sir.
Upon summer, we hope you'll enjoy the adventure together. Tanuki Pawn Summer. Available on Xbox Game Pass later this year.
Cool. I don't think I'll end up playing it, but that's cool. Rage Squid. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds, I just don't think I'll have the time or make the time. I'm still like head on in Avowed, which isn't totally gripping me, by the way. I'll talk about that after if you want for a moment, but... And then I'm about to leave on this trip too, and by the time I get back, it's like I could start Monster Hunter Wilds in March, but... I don't know. I don't doubt that I wouldn't or would like it or anything like that, but it's just a lot of money. It's just a lot of money. And I already have like multiplayer stuff I like playing, so this is cool. Silver, I don't know. I don't know how long you've been gone. The Tanuki game is coming to Game Pass that we've seen it like in Indie World. Oh my god! Oh wait, actually... Wait. Didn't I predict this?
Cora. Beck.
I got scared. I got really scared.
The grid has its heroes.
Oh!
It fractures into the glitch. But one program stands against that storm.
Huh.
Exo. You.
Huh. Huh.
A hero is nothing without their grid.
Over top action.
Exo fights for hers against
visual novel.
Tear it apart. She must escape core.
Oh.
But escape is not
Is that a mechanic? Can you rewind?
cannot be broken without a change in conditions.
Oh. You died.
Break the loop program.
That's a lot of people. Drawn Catalyst. Date. Yeah, there's a date for that. Okay. Come on, baby. Give us a date. Please. Oh my god. If this is a March game, I think I predicted that in my video. Please be a March game. Please. Give us a date, for the love of God. This has been like we've known about this for like past 2 years, and it just seemed like it was gonna launch in 2023. It didn't, and then 2024, and then it didn't. Oh! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! I literally said, please be March. Early access though, damn it. But was that Game Pass? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'll fast forward. March 8th. Yes, yes, yes. We'll go live. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Show it again. Show it again. Show it again. Quick, 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 quick. Early access March 18th. Game Pass. Yes. Okay, Game Pass. Woo! Cool. It was supposed to come to Game Pass, but just because it said early access, I wasn't sure.
Go back to the world of Liza P and experience a whole...
Oh, Liza P, here you go.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we have your answer right here and right now on the 2025 ID at Xbox.
God damn it.
Take a look.
Okay, here you go, Liza P. Cool. Oh my god, that's perfect. Perfect timing. March is decently quiet. So before... Oh, cool. Okay. That is a perfect time for 33 Immortals. Yes. All right, Liza P. I told you. I think I figured they were going to close with it. Because yes, as much as this game doesn't feel like it's an independent game, it is by an independent developer that just got a lot of funds. Ugh. Let's freaking go. Oops, sorry. I gotta make this full screen again.
Listening to this song always reminds me of you.
There you go.
But now you belong to the past. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together?
It's a prequel, by the way. That was learned after they showed this at the State of Play. But this is going to be a prequel. Why does this one? This one has a story? What? Well, the Liza P had a story. I don't know why I said that. Liza P is 100% worth it. It's also currently on Game Pass.
But we endured. Perhaps someday, if we can cross the bounds of time, we'll meet again.
Overture. Yes. I mean, that was a good vibe check, but is there anything else? That was a fine vibe check. That was a fine vibe check. I'm not going to be disappointed if there's nothing else. Damn it! Damn it!
And there you have it.
It was just a little vibe check? Oh.
Overture from the brilliantly talented team at NeoWiz. That just about wraps us up here at the 2025 ID at Xbox Showcase here on IGN. And it was a blast.
Yeah, but wait, if you want even more fun,
Yeah, they're done.
stick around because Unlocked is our weekly Xbox podcast here at IGN.
They're going to break down some of the games and have Unlocked, Podcast Unlocked, talk about them.
Richard's the head of ID at Xbox.
But the question, I love Left 4 Dead. I never played any Soulsborne game. Is Liza P still worth it? Yes. 100%. It's not it's much more forgiving than other Souls games. It's got a very neat story behind it. I gave it the award of all the games I played with Game Pass in 2023, I felt bad. I felt bad playing Liza P because it felt like a game that is easily deserving of the $50 or $70 price tag that it has. It was one of those games that I'm like, this isn't a AAA game, but it feels like it. And it not being a first-party Xbox game, I feel bad playing this through Game Pass because it's so good, kind of a thing. So, yeah. Very much worth it, in my opinion. Amazing game. I would easily put that on my top 10 of 2023. Yeah. And then, yes, Tron definitely has a unique design of media, Gotham. It's good for someone who never touched. Yeah, they're all Supertone. I definitely recommend Liza P, but for first Souls-like, I'm not so sure. It isn't the easiest, I'd say. Yeah, it's not the easiest, but I will say the bosses, you could breeze through the bosses. They are you could just summon the ally and then you're done. But I never summon that son of a bitch. Kyle, Echo Weaver though. Echo Weaver looked pretty cool. I would say that is probably my highlight. I would agree with that. Echo Weaver, and I think they said that was a Game Pass too, right? Yeah. That's my star of this show, is that I was surprised. This is what I was saying. I posted this about the PlayStation State of Play, not to belittle it or anything, but it's just one of the reasons I love watching anything Xbox related is the question, what's on Xbox Game Pass? Guaranteed almost every Xbox presentation, there's going to be at least a couple titles in here that I get to play as a Game Pass subscriber. And that's why I was saying the State of Play, I didn't think it was a bad State of Play, but there was no reason for me to watch it or for me to be excited about playing on PlayStation for any of these games. And that's what I liked about even just this ID at Xbox show. Usually there's a couple gets, but they made half of the games in this show, if not more, all coming to Game Pass. That's really, I was not expecting that. That's definitely a highlight for me. I would say the highlight for me, yeah, Echo Weaver, that's a really good shout. Balatro, a Game of the Year nominee, and also a game that is going to be dangerous to play with Xbox Cloud. And 33 Immortals, getting not even just a release date, but March. It's early access, so that's, let me know if you consider that the release date or the launch or not. But it's going into early access in March 18th. That is the perfect time. That is the perfect time, because then I could just March is a pretty calm time in my opinion. I was considering Atomfall, but I personally would kind of rather try 33 Immortals, but early access. I would say those are my 3 personal highlights: Echo Weaver, Balatro, and 33 Immortals. I'm very scared about yeah. But the hurdling or whatever, that's a me thing. Freaking Pikmin, the hurdling or hardling or whatever, I think that's what it was called, where you're just like herding animals. There's something about that I am very excited about. Like, I'm very excited about that one because I'm a sucker for that. Just trying to help get my crew or, you know, things to the other side of something. Anyway, I love Left 4 Dead. After I'm done with the current games I'm playing, I'm 100% getting. Thanks for the recommendations. Are you talking about Liza P? Yeah. And it's not too long. It's pretty girthy. Like, I would say don't expect to get done with it in 20 hours or less. But there's a lot to do in that game. That's what I mean. Like, I was very shocked by the amount of content and quality in that. Currently writing no replace ship. Yeah, I know, but I think that would have made this like very solid. If we saw replaced here, that would have made it so solid. Crossing my fingers, they're saving it for the showcase. Crossing my fingers, because there is an indie cult community that's very like excited about replaced. And I think that would be a nice get to, like, if there is a release date or even a window, I think that would be a great announcement at Showcase. That's fair. But yeah, Silver, it went fast, but it was as long as I said, 40 minutes. It might have felt like it went fast because we had like, we got to like, it would have felt long if we listened to the IGN ad breaks. But because we just muted it and got to talk in between, that definitely helped to like make, we don't have to deal with the fluff. I just kind of talked over the IGN stuff. So, Kyle Fritz highlights Echo Weaver, Blueprints, Balatro, and Radtan. Yeah, Radtan I'm very curious about. Again, I feel like that's one of those games that I have to like one has to play to really feel how fun it is. Every time I watch a rhythm game, it doesn't entice me, but then I play it and I'm like, ooh, this is cool. Kyle Fritz, early access, okay, I'm down to play day one. Rocket, Atomfall is probably going to release with a lot of bugs. Who knows? The cozy Pikmin cozy game. I don't know if I would call it cozy. I guess so. It's more like chill, I guess. But then I don't know if even that's right, because we saw like as you're herding all these animals, mammoths or whatever the hell they are, there's like snow and stuff, and it looked like there was like flying creatures trying to attack them. So I don't know if it's gonna be chill the whole time, but yeah, that game looked pretty cool. Yeah, it was gonna say Xbox saving Silksong and replaced for big summer showcase. I think Silksong personally is going to be at the Nintendo Direct. I think that Silksong will get its release window / date at the Nintendo Direct. I think replaced, that will be at the summer showcase. That is my prediction. I don't know who mentioned Everwild, Kyle, but Everwild exists. And we will never see it. I just want to see that freaking where's that Hardling one? I want to see that Hardling one again. Oh, it was cool also Tanuki. The Tanuki game is a Game Pass get. This was cool. I thought this was cool. Maybe this was the Lonesome Guild. That's what that was. The Lonesome Guild. That looked pretty cool, I thought. Yeah, this is the one. Was this a Game Pass get? Because this was a Game Pass get. I might have to play this one, but it's just because it's me. Like, I'm very into the Pikmin or just anything involving getting building up the things that you're going to be herding, and I'm a sucker for that. So that's a very me thing. But if it's not a Game Pass get, then I don't know. We'll see if I Yeah, it didn't say Game Pass, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, it didn't say Game Pass there, so we'll see. When will Hades 2 leave early access? I feel like that's a Summer Game Fest announcement, Dan. I feel like that'd be a Summer Game Fest thing. But I have no idea. They just added like a very big update to the game. So, yeah, the Lies of P thing Supertone brings up. I got to analyze what it showed. That was a nice like little vibe check, you know? Like here's the music, here's a character that you're going to be very close with, and I like her. You know, I think the main point was introduce that character, but I kind of hope that we got a bit more of a, you know, just a little nugget. I don't think they'll allow the DLC. It's possible, but I don't think they'll allow the DLC be Game Pass yet. What do you think? Do you think that would be on Game Pass? Because the only time I can think of a game getting a significant DLC included to Game Pass Ultimate specifically is Persona 3 Reload. They added Episode Aegis, which I've been very tempted to play, by the way. Very tempted to play Episode Aegis because it's included with Game Pass Ultimate, and I've been missing Persona 3 Reload, honestly. But man, I don't know if I want to put the time into it. But that's the only example I can think of, so... But if it's not, I'm going to buy it anyway because, again, I felt like playing Lies of P with Game Pass. I felt like I was cheating the system. So it's like, I will invest in this DLC because they deserve it. So, was Adamfall here, Keeps? No, Adamfall wasn't here. That doesn't classify in the ID at Xbox program. That's coming out in like a couple weeks, though. Yeah. The Lonesome Guild. Yes, Lonesome Guild was great. If they didn't announce it here, probably not. Yeah, that's what I was hoping, C2, is that the Lies of P trailer would show up and they'd say, like, I don't know, June 29th on Game Pass Ultimate. Oh! Episode Aegis on Game Pass? Yep. Well, Game Pass Ultimate. Yep. It is Left 4 Dead. Goddamn, most likely not. I just hope they don't remove Lies of P from Game Pass when the DLC comes out. Oh, Dan, that's a good point. Dan brings up a good point. Goddamn Dan said, most likely not. I just hope they don't remove Lies of P from Game Pass when the DLC comes out. That's a good point, Dan. I don't think they would because if they remove the DLC... Or sorry, if they remove the base game from Game Pass, then that means everybody would have to purchase the base game that played it through Game Pass. It depends. There's a tactic, because you could imagine basically like let's say hypothetically they don't remove it. Everybody that played Lies of P through Xbox Game Pass that loved it is going to buy the DLC. They're gonna buy it. But so it's like, let's say that will result in, I don't know, 500,000 DLCs or 300,000 DLC sales. But if they remove Lies of P and people have to buy the base game and the DLC to play it, it's like they'll make more money, but I feel like instead of the 300,000, it'll go down to like 100,000 or maybe even less. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's exactly the numbers that are going to happen, but it's just my example. They'll have 3 times the amount of sales for the DLC, or they'll have a third less but more bigger thing. You know what I mean? So that's a very good question. I'm very curious how they'll do that. I didn't think of that. But yeah, overall, Silver, I would give the Indie Showcase an 8. That's where I would sit. I mean, in terms of like it just living up to the expectation, I think it was a B, like a solid B in terms of just living to the expectation. It's hard to grade showcases because it's like, do you grade it for what the showcase was? Or do you grade it in comparison to other showcases out there? Because that's the weird thing. It's like, if you compare it to other showcases, yeah, this is like a C-, maybe a D, you know, there's nothing that crazy in this whatsoever. But if it's like, you know, when you think about what an ID at Xbox thing is, or an indie presentation of some kind, unfortunately, the IGN fluff was a part of this, so that immediately like degrades a whole grade, like it prevents it from being in the A tier. But I think it went by nicely because we talked over those parts. But I think as an ID at Xbox show, I admit I have seen better ones. Like there was games that I thought were much more like interesting and showed maybe well, but I think this one did a good job of showing a good quantity of games. So I don't know. I'm at like a B- or a C+. Like I thought it was fine. It was good. For what it was, you know. Left 4 Dead. I just want to see cool indie games and saw really cool indie games, so I enjoyed it. Exactly. Like that's all I would think too. Love for Left 4 Dead. C2 people grade state of plays like they're a full proper showcase. Yeah, C2, and I remember your thoughts about that, and yeah, agreed. I've already posted my thoughts on that, but yeah. So yeah, this was fun. And I think I'm going to wrap it here. I don't think I have any reaction support other than I might just put on social media the Balatro one, because that is like the Balatro thing. I should look right now. Is it is it like just instantly? I'm going to look right now because oh man, if Balatro is on there, let's see, cloud gaming. If it's on cloud gaming, dude, that's a problem. I don't know if I spelled that right. I don't think I spelled that right. Maybe Balatro. I don't think I know how to spell Balatro. Because it should be in the Xbox store. How do you spell Balatro? Balatro. Oh, Balatro. There we go. If that is on cloud gaming, that's dangerous, bro. That is very dangerous. Huh, I don't see it here. Let me check the Xbox app. Because they said today, you know, maybe we have to give it time. Like, they just announced it. Maybe we have to give it time. That's fair. Balatro. I'm checking my phone. Because I'm about to go on a trip, and that could be nutso-butso. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so maybe we have to give it the end of the day. But anyway, question, when did ID at Xbox first showcase air? I wouldn't be able to answer that. I know ID at Xbox has been around since the 360 days, but back then it was titled like Xbox Arcade as a program, and then it shifted to ID at Xbox during the Xbox One era. I can't tell you otherwise. Yeah, so. But anyway, Kyle Fritz, 2 Keeps, Hype Moments, Balatro on Cloud, and 33 Immortals in March. Yeah, those are probably my 2. Like, if I ported anything, it would be like the 33 Immortals date and Balatro on Cloud. Those are 2 very crazy things. But I'm going to go. I hope you guys have an amazing week. If you want to see me have a bunch of feels tonight, then head to twitch.tv/SamuraiKBG, because I am going to be falling off my chair, crying, squealing, so many things, because this visual novel we've been playing on Twitch has made me feel more than I have felt in way too long. And if you feel like supporting the channel, patreon.com/SamuraiKBG. It means a lot. But otherwise, like this thing, let me know what kind of content you want me to make. That always makes me happy, is knowing what's content that you would love to see me do. And otherwise, have an amazing week. Be geek, be proud, be awesome.